And welcome back. Well, our next guest says he has the formula to inspire those around you to say yes. He says his theory works in your professional life and your personal life, and even comes in handy when negotiating with your kids, too.
Good. I like that.
Like
I got
that?
stuff to learn. We are here with Andy Olen. He is the author of this book, The Trilogy of Yes, Connection, Communication, and Cooperation. It's a great title. Great to see you.
Great to be here. Thanks. It's great to be on the yellow couch.
We love having you here. See, I've just learned how to say no in my life.
I had to teach her that.
She had to teach me. It's taken me a lot of years. But your concept about saying yes is to get people to agree with you, or
so you can say no,
so that I can say no.
Exactly.
But this is something too that you feel people have the challenge when they first meet someone of getting through the awkwardness, right?
Yeah. You know, when you first meet someone, if it's in your professional life or in your personal life, trust hasn't been established yet. You're not a cooperative team. You don't know really what to talk about. And so I think it's really important that you've used the skills of connection, communication, and cooperation to bridge that and start to build the foundation for a great, trusting, long-term relationship.
So those are the three. That's the trilogy right there.
The symphony of skills.
So how do we do it? So those are what the three are. How do we use those to make a great relationship?
Well, what's interesting about connection and cooperation, it's actually scientifically proven that our brain sends signals to our body when we're connecting with people or cooperating. When we find something out that we have in common, our brains say, we want more of that. So it's natural to do it. So if you're actually thinking about doing it, so when you meet someone, hey, where'd you grow up? Do you play a musical instrument? Where'd you go to school? What are your kids' hobbies? Those things all immediately start to say, hey, we have something in common. We can get things going. And then communication, using your verbal and nonverbal skills, your body language, really then is the most powerful tool we have. And finding the right words to get people to say yes and inspire them is really powerful.
They could ask you, oh, have you ever had static cling?
Yeah,
like I have.
Well,
you have a lot in common with people now, yes.
I was reading in your book, and you have these hierarchies of how to link with people, and some of them that you said that are more powerful are hometown, family, friends, hobbies, schools. Some of the weakest links are talking about your preferred restaurants or movies and TV shows, which tend to be an easy go-to, I think, for people, because you think, oh, did you watch what? It's topical. But those really are very weak links. So you teach us how to make a sincere, powerful connection.
I like that, because they're not very deep either. And you say this works in dating.
Absolutely.
Because there's a dating phase in getting to yes.
Yeah, 3 steps of the process you go through to build a great relationship is the dating phase, where you're just getting to know someone, and you really want to discover what do you have in common with that person. And then once that trust is established, and you get into the trading phase, and that's the negotiation. And so think about it. Hey, where do you want to spend Thanksgiving? How about we spend Thanksgiving at your parents' this year? Yes, if we can spend Christmas at my parents' house. And so you start to negotiate the parameters and the aspects of the relationship, both personally and professionally. And then you move into the partnering phase, and that's the long-term, healthy, building, win-win relationship that you can have.
I haven't gotten there yet, Andy. I don't understand that one yet.
You will.
So,
she's engaged to be married.
Still in the building phase.
You're in the partnering phase. Yes.
How do skills in the Trilogy of Yes, do you feel, help build that great relationship? So it's really about that connection, right?
It is. I call it finding the equal sign. So like you said, the powerful connections are the things that you value and the things that you have in common with people. And so when you establish that equal sign, you're starting to set the foundation for trust to transfer, and then you amplify it through your communication skills. And then ultimately you want to form a cooperative team with that important person in your life, or professionally, maybe a client, a customer, a coworker, and that starts to really build trust and create win-win scenarios.
Give us some of the top communication tips we can use right now, every day in our life.
Absolutely. So a really easy one is, and the beauty of these skills is you don't have to be a rocket scientist. When you're negotiating, instead of saying no, I want you to say yes if.
See, because we've heard yes and, that's an improv rule.
Yes.
It is an improv rule, actually, and that's how script writers actually build really good improv stories.
Correct.
Yes, and tell me more about that.
I haven't heard yes if.
Yes if is, remember, in a negotiation, you're trading value for value. So it goes like this: Andy, I'd like to have a discount on one of your products. Yes, if you buy 2 today.
Gotcha.
Or my kids, who I've unfortunately taught this skill to, and they're starting to yes if me, which is not smart. But for parents, hey, Dad, can I go to my friend's house after dinner? Yes, if your homework's done. So you're using the cooperative word of yes, but you're asking for value in return.
I like that. I like the fact that it works with parenting too.
It does.
Because I think the yes if, it's working things out with your kids and
Right.
sort of like problem solving. So it's like, what I need you to do is your homework, like you just said, or some chores around the house, but I want you to also be able to see your friends or go ride your bike somewhere, whatever it is.
That's right, and think about it too, when you tell a kid or someone that's close to you, no, that can actually start, well, why not?
Right.
That creates conflict, so why not avoid the conflict by saying, yes, you can do that if you do something for me as well. And it's in that cooperative negotiation where you can find a win-win.
Because you can't use the word but, right? Yes, but I want, because that then all of a sudden stops.
Yes.
It shuts it down.
Yeah, so the words to eliminate from your vocabulary, yeah, but. Have you ever been in a yeah, but conversation? You know, Andy, your product's good, but I like the competitors. Yeah, but it's not as good as mine. Conflict.
Right.
You don't get anywhere. Actually, but means to say,
negate.
I don't negate. I don't want to hear what you're saying. So turn that around, eliminate but from your vocabulary, stick with yes, and you're going to inspire people to say yes.
See, I think he needs to come back because I feel like we're
There's
just
more.
We're just got that first meeting. We just broke the ice.
Yes, I will.
If
Come back. Come back.
Anytime.
yes, if you bring donuts. No, just kidding.
Usually done. Usually done.
So great to meet you. What a wonderful book. And people can find out more about your book, more about you if they visit you online. It's andyolen.com. Your book is available on your website as well as Amazon.
You got it.
Great to see you. Thank you
Nice
so
to
much.
be here. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.